Hey guys, it's J-Man Powerhouse.
Yo, guys, it is Luke.
Hey, it's Jason Voorhees, brother.
Loading complete. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Bryce Harper is a Philadelphia Philly. Welcome to episode 26 of the Life is Fields podcast. I guess I'm just entitling this Loading Complete. The emergency podcast. The emergency podcast of Bryce Harper signing with the Phillies. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. What's up? How's everybody doing?
Oh my god.
Is everyone alive over there?
We got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Jason, you want to talk about why you're here, I guess?
Well,
since we're all alive, I guess.
Yeah, the why I'm here is because you guys invited me on, and I'm actually really stoked because I've never been on a podcast. So this is a pretty big honor for me, especially on the heels of today's announcement. I got to be honest with you. I was telling you earlier, and I was writing my blog, and I was listening to WIP, and I was actually writing an article on the whole Scott Boras effect, and how I was starting to feel that he wasn't coming here. And at that exact moment, they broke the news, and it was just like I couldn't believe it. I was in shock for like 10 seconds. I felt like I couldn't breathe.
Yeah, I felt like I passed out.
And then they were like, "It's happening! It's the blue check! It's for real! It's John Heyman!" And then of course I was able to finish my blog, basically with the breaking news. So I just thought that was like a crazy thing that I was like writing against the fact that they were going to get him, and then the news breaks at that moment that they got him. So
I'm gonna say our emergency pod is not going to be as entertaining as Jack Foots is, because I've listened to it and that is fucking ridiculous and amazing. But
yeah.
All I can say is we got him. We fucking got him. Luke, how you doing, dude?
I don't know how I made it through this 117 days. It was absolutely brutal. There was a lot of up and downs, and but hey, man, we freaking won this battle. And I just had a feeling, that John Middleton wasn't going to back down because he, grew up around this area, and I just had a feeling that he knew the mentality of the city, and I just had a feeling that he was just going to be a badass and just spend his stupid money.
Spend the stupid money, ladies and gentlemen. If I say we got him one more time, I'm gonna get got. But anyway, what's that song? Spend that stupid money. Oh yeah. Stupid money.
Oh
dude,
man,
what a day. It's ridiculous, It's really fun to think about, and I'm not gonna. I've thought this whole off season, Bryce Harper is gonna be a Philly. Bryce Harper is gonna be a Philly. He's gonna go where the money's gonna be. Has there been times, and I'm gonna admit this now. Has there been times where I was like Luke and Jason, I wanted to punch a wall? Yes, but like Scott Boras is an amazing businessman, and we can't doubt that. And for all those fucking haters, and Luke's 15, so I'm probably gonna get copyright striked or banned from YouTube for this.
No. Go right ahead. I don't care.
For all those fucking haters, if Bryce didn't like Philly so much, why the fuck did he just sign a 13-year contract with no opt-outs and a no trade clause? So that doesn't. I guess he must really not like Philly to want to live there for fucking 13 years.
Yeah,
but
can I just make a comment on that?
Don't use too many F-bombs, because I just used like 4.
Yeah. So the San Francisco Giants, who are close to his home.
I will. Okay, I do want to wait. So I want to give, and I like some Giants fans. I'm friends with some Giants fans. Not happy with what Aubrey Huff just tweeted, but that's a whole nother thing. But anyway, I'm friends with some Giants fans, and I've been talking to them the last couple of days, and the general consensus from them was that they didn't think they had a shot, right? And when I heard, we obviously just heard, and I said this to Jason a couple of minutes ago. The offer from, what was the offer from? 12 years, 310 is what the Giants offered to Harper. That is a lot more than I thought the Giants were going to offer to Harper. That's a lot more. The Giants went in. The Giants went in. The Giants, I don't think the offer at first was that high, but I think that I think it had to be because the Giants went in. I don't know if the Giants upped their offer when the Dodgers, but they offered 12 years, and they offered 310, which when me and Jason were talking about this, the thing about the 310 is, what is it? The California state laws, right, Jason, would have made it, what, like 350? Right, I think.
Yeah.
So,
Wait, what was that again? Say that again.
California state laws, I think, would have made it. Yeah, the taxes would have made it like 350.
Yeah, taxes.
Well,
there
was a report that came out that said basically, if the Giants wanted Harper, they would have had to have offered like 350 for him to even consider it. Obviously, he came here; he wanted to be with the Phillies, but even if they wanted him, they would have had to have gone higher than they offered. So obviously, that took them out.
Yeah.
Luke, do you want to talk about the Bryce not wanting to play in Philly? Go ahead.
Oh my God, dude. You know what? That is, excuse my language, that was such a bullshit narrative.
I was gonna say, don't say the F-bomb. I've used it like 5 times already. That's my limit.
I don't say the F word.
It's my limit for each podcast, Jason. 5 times an episode. No, it's usually less than that.
Yeah. So,
That's
first
okay.
of all, if you look at his ego, like it just didn't make any sense. And like he said in the past, I remember watching a Phillies game in 2016, like when I hated him because he was a national, and like I remember he had an interview, and like he's like, "Oh, I love Philadelphia." I'm like, I turned off the TV. I'm like, "Frick that guy," and then little did I know that 3 years later he'd be on my team, and like he just look at him, like he fits right into what Philadelphia's about. And let me just say something. He knows that the Giants are a trash team. He sees how good we are. And if you hated Philadelphia,
okay, so let me
21.
So I'm not gonna. All right, because I have
$20 million.
Hang on.
He took the money. So
hang on.
He likes Philly.
So yes, he does like Philly, but I want to comment. I don't want everyone thinking, because people in the last episode flipped out because we said the Giants were a trash team. I don't agree that they're a trash team. They're rebuilding. There's a difference between a trash team and rebuilding, and I respect the rebuilding process. I really do.
Yeah, because we went through that like a couple years ago.
Yeah, and all my other sports teams, I will not say which are mine on here, because that'll give me a lot of hate. But they've been through rebuilding processes too. So I'm not going to sit here and say, yes, the Giants are terrible. They're a stupid team. They're the worst team in baseball. They're not. They're good. They got some good young guys. Giants fans have things to look forward to. And I'm not just saying this. I have friends with Giants fans. But my point here is that I don't want to say they're stupid. I want to say they have some good guys. I said this to Jason a while ago. I've always liked Evan Longoria. Posey, like, they have good guys. It's just when you count in the tax laws and you count in everything else, it makes a difference. And ultimately, I think that's what the ultimate decision was. Jason, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I really, literally think the bottom line was that Bryce wanted to come to a team that was going to offer him the most money, but also provide a winning atmosphere and a team that, is ready now, which the Phillies are. And obviously now they are all the more with adding Bryce. And, I also read that report earlier too, which actually came right from Boris, that one of the main sticking points of him coming here is that he wanted to come to a team where he can bring other players with him.
Mike Trout.
Which I don't want to assume, but
Yeah.
let's just assume that one player that he might be talking about is Mike Trout.
It could. I mean, it could be Mike Trout. It could also be. I mean, him and Chris Bryant. Him and Chris Bryant. Him and Chris Bryant.
But the bottom line is, I think the main reason he came here is he wants to win, and I think he made a great choice because I think the Phillies are ready to win.
What in the Giants are, but my point of that is I don't want to sit here and degrade Giants fans.
Oh, well, that's not degrading them, but they've had their time. They won 3 World Series, man.
Yeah,
exactly.
They have nothing to be ashamed of, but they won 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
eventually,
I respect what they're doing. I respect what they're doing. I do, but I don't want to sit here and be like. I mean, we can say FLA all we want.
I'll tell you who I do want to bash: the Dodgers, because I can't stand the Dodgers.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead. We're gonna get a lot of hate for this, but go ahead.
I'll straight up say it. I hate Dodger fans. Ashley,
yeah, man. Ashley, yeah. Oh my God.
Fraud.
Let's not use names because then but just go ahead. Explain what you were gonna say.
Oh no, I was just they're very smug, in my opinion.
Do we want to talk about Nats fans losing their shit, or we don't want to go down that road either?
Well, we could also say Nats fans. They're totally disgusted and they're acting like they're over it, and
Yeah, I mean, I would be that way too if you just lost I'm not crediting Nats fans. Oh my God, Andrew McCutcheon just posted a picture of Bryce Harper in a Phillies uniform on Twitter. It doesn't show his number, it just shows the front of him. So God damn it, Andrew. But anyway, Andrew, I want to know what number he's wearing. God damn it, Andrew. Give me the back of the jersey. No, I'm kidding.
He's wearing 34.
Maybe. We don't know. He could wear 24, and I was talking to them about this too. If he wears 24, it's for his respect out of Doc, and it's because he's a Lakers fan and he likes Kobe Bryant. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't want to sit here and you can't tell me that if the Phillies had a generational talent, right, that you were with them for 13 or 14 years, that was with the team, you can't sit here and say, yeah, I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be disappointed. I'm going to be mad when they leave. I understand Nats fans feeling that way. And I don't agree with some things they do. I don't agree that they're probably going to boo Bryce Harper out of the stadium on April 2nd and April 3rd, but that's a whole nother story. But I understand them being mad. This was a generational talent. This was a guy that made their franchise. I get it.
Yeah, but I don't want to jump in, but the one thing that they do have going for them is they have a 19-year-old Juan Soto who is like the next.
And Robles is good. Robles is good.
No, I'm not saying Robles isn't, but Juan Soto is like the next Bryce Harper. So it's almost like they're losing Harper, but yet they have another one coming. Whereas they have a better farm system than the Phillies. So see, that's the one thing about this signing that I don't think a lot of people are understanding. Like, the Phillies needed this more than anybody because we don't have the best of farm systems. Yes, we have Aaron Nola and we have Rhys Hoskins.
I mean, we have guys like Hazley and stuff. We'll get into that eventually. But
but Hazley's not a Bryce Harper.
Agreed.
I mean, he's not.
And I want to make it after you guys are done. I want to talk about how the Nationals will do without him.
The Nationals will, okay, so not to I mean, obviously they're not going to win the NL East. Oh boy, this is going to come back to haunt me if that happens. But anyway,
it's possible. Don't rule it out.
Yeah, I'm not going to rule it out. Hashtag stupid money. Anyway,
well, projected win totals for both teams are 89, with the Phillies getting Harper. Just saying.
All right. We'll see. Okay, I'm not making any bold predictions. I've
Well,
made
that
enough.
came out today. No, I'm just saying that the analytical computer.
Yeah, I'm not making any
Okay.
bold predictions though because I've made enough in the last 4 months. Anyway, my point being, Luke? What are you doing? What's all that noise?
I just slipped. I
Why?
apologize about that.
No slipping on national broadcast. No, I'm kidding. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I slipped and almost fell, but I'm alright.
So crazy, ladies and gentlemen. We got him, and Luke is dying.
He's losing his feet.
Yeah, I was a sacrifice.
Yeah, so many of them. Anyway, what I was saying was, the Nats are gonna be good. I was talking to, I think it was Jason. It was maybe like 10 minutes ago. We were talking about Rendon and how.
Yeah, can I make a comment about that?
Yeah, the Nats are gonna re-sign him. In my opinion, they have to. In my opinion, it might be in the next week, as far as we know.
Yeah,
But,
I'd like to make a comment about that.
Go ahead. Luke wants to talk about Rendon.
All right. Well, Mark Lerner said last week, and he said that we've moved on. He also said that Rendon, he said, we're not comfortable going over the luxury tax. And apparently, I read another report that said both sides are not on agreement. It honestly wouldn't shock me if Rendon leaves Washington like Harper. Honestly, I think a team that would fit him perfectly would be the Braves. I hate to say that, but...
What are you talking about? Josh Donaldson's going to be around forever, man.
Well, they're going to lose him next year, and then maybe they have some money to spend, so I guess they could spend it on him.
No, I don't. All right, so here's the thing. I think that the Nats realize that obviously they can still compete. And I think they will. Do I think they'll win the division? No, but that's a prediction. That's not a spoiler. I don't think they will win the division. Do I think they'll come close? Maybe. But I don't want to. I've made so many predictions in the last 5 months. I don't want to make any that are going to be like outlandish. I'm not going to sit here and say the Phillies are going to win the World Series. Do I think they have a shot? Maybe. Right? I mean, at this point, anything's possible. If they make a couple more moves, I think they have a shot? Yes. Do I think they have a shot now? Yes. Am I going to sit here on February 28th and tell you the Phillies are going to win a World Series?
I have apologized, but I have to interrupt you. There's some news coming in.
What?
Bob Nightingale tweeted, I'm quoting him, Bryce Harper will take physical Friday with press conference Saturday with #Phillies. He receives $20 million signing bonus and will earn $275 million over the first 10 years of $330 million 10-year deal. What the hell? Did Nightingale get that wrong? He said 10-year deal. What the hell?
No. So what that means is, so he will earn 275. Wait, does that mean it's a 10-year deal? Or is it a 13-year deal?
It's a 13-year.
I think Bob Nightingale's lost his mind because he said bank on it 5 months ago. Either way, 13 years, 10 years, that's still freaking ridiculous. But I'm pretty sure it's 13. No. I think what Nightingale means by that is, and I figured he was going to take his physical tomorrow, and it was going to be announced Saturday. But I think what Nightingale means by that is, so the contract is 330. I think it's 330-13. Although Nightingale's just, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's 330-13. But I think that what he means by that is in the first 10 years of the contract. Yeah, because no, that has to be 13.
He made a mistake. But yeah. I think what it is I think he's getting $350 total. I think he gets a $20 million signing bonus on top of the $330.
Yeah, it has to be 13 because Nightingale, and I quote, says $275 over the first 10 years. So
he's going to be getting basically he's going to get a $350. It's actually 13 years, $350. He's getting a $20 million bonus up front, and then the salary and then the annual salary. So obviously the Phillies sweetened the pot by giving him a signing bonus, which you don't see a lot in baseball.
Okay, so the official deal from Ken Rosenthal 5 hours ago. We are really late on this emergency pod, but I have a life, damn it. No, I don't. Anyway, 13 years, 330, which I guess now evens out to 350, is for Harper, which will include annual value of 25.4, the 14th highest in Major League history, with no opt-outs per Jeff Passan and others, and a no-trade clause. The no opt-outs was a decision made by Harper.
Just shows he wants to be here.
That's the only other thing I was gonna say is that shows that he wants to be here and he understands. Maybe, and I'm just saying maybe. And me and Jason were talking about this. I think it's possible that 2 or 3 days ago the Phillies had an offer from 270 to 300. And then I think they realized how pissed their fan base was going to be if they didn't get this guy. And they looked at Twitter and they realized what exactly did you say to me earlier, Jason? You said
I said exactly what you just said. I really firmly believe that the last 2 days on Twitter and WIP got this deal done because I think the Phillies were. I think some of those reports were really true that the Phillies weren't there money wise, and I think Middleton realized like, oh shit, I better do something now, or else he's going to go out west. Especially amid all these reports that, oh, he doesn't want to be in Philly, blah, 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 which obviously those reports were stupid. But I think, like I said, $20 million signing bonus, you don't see signing bonuses in baseball that much. Signing bonuses come in football all the time. You know what I mean? Because football doesn't have guaranteed contracts, whereas baseball is guaranteed. But to hear a $20 million signing bonus, I think the bottom line is Middleton was like, "We're getting this done." Like, here's $20 million.
He realized he had to. And
I think that's what got it done. I mean, I don't know what you guys think.
I agree. I think the outreach of Philly fans. A couple other things I want to make comments of. Just a couple more things that have happened in the last couple hours. One guy of these I didn't really want, but so moves start to happen now, obviously, and I forget where the hell this guy signed, but Clay Buchholz just signed with the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw.
Now, we want to talk about how I can't say the F word. I've said it 5 times already. We'll talk about how freaking amazing this lineup's going to be.
Oh, my God.
Jason, you want to go first?
Yeah, I obviously it's the best lineup in the National League. I would compare it to the Yankees lineup.
Red Sox. I don't know if I compare it to the Red Sox lineup. I compare it to the Yankees lineup.
Yeah, I would say the Red Sox have the best lineup, and I would say that I would put the Yankees and Phillies 2 and 3. Either way, either flip flop. I mean, obviously, the strength of the Phillies is going to be their hitting. I mean, I think you had asked me earlier what I thought about pitching. The guy.
We'll get to that in a minute. After
the lineup.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, lineup, like I said, I think top to bottom, there's the weakest link. The weakest link
is Hernandez.
Is probably and I told you my thoughts on that.
Yeah.
I think he's hurt, and I think that's actually a good thing because I want to see what Henry can do.
I want to see Kink. Yep.
At his own position. Because I feel that that's. I know that a lot of people would beg to differ with me, but I saw what happened last year, and when the manager messed around with putting him at short and third, and outfield, and this guy is a legitimate hitter. I mean, you saw what he did in the minor leagues. I mean, I'm not saying he's Chase Utley, but if I was going to compare him to anybody, it would be Dustin Pedroia. And
Yeah,
Dustin
I've
Pedroia,
gotten that.
I'm
I've
sorry?
heard that a lot. I've heard that a lot, that he's compared to Dustin Pedroia.
Yeah, I
and
compared him
Pedroia,
in my pod.
yeah, well, and I think, that's a solid player, but let him play his position. So, like I said, I think, yeah, you're right. Weak link would be right there. I mean, I think Michael Franco is still a talent that is developing that could go
Jacked
either
now.
way.
Oh my god, he's absolutely jacked. Have you seen him now? He looks jacked.
Yeah, I mean, and he has what, 3 bombs already in preseason. I know.
Yeah, but so does Dylan Cousins. So we can't.
No, but I'm just saying. Point is I think their lineup is, you don't have a real big hole. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, you don't, and it's good because depending on where you put Bryce, and obviously we'll talk about numbers whenever the hell this happens. It's the emergency podcast. No, well, yes, it is, but it's 5 hours late. But who the hell cares? Anyway, where you put?
Well, now you can go righty lefty, righty lefty. I mean,
Exactly. That's the point. Luke, what do you think about? I'll talk about what I think about the lineup. I think this lineup, I agree, one of the best lineups in baseball. Absolutely. Has to be one of the best lineups in baseball.
Agreed.
Luke? I'll let Luke go.
It's got to be one of the best lineups in baseball. I mean, you have one of the best, probably the best catcher in baseball.
No, statistically, the best catcher in baseball.
Yeah, he is. In the first base, you have a young and developing Rhys Hoskins. At second base, you have as Jason was talking about, Cesar Hernandez is hurt. But assuming he comes back, he obviously played with a broken foot last year, so that's why it hurt his attributes. But assuming he comes back healthy, he should produce like he did in 16 and 17.
I want to cut you off for a second, too. There's another thing I've been thinking about. This might have something to do with it, but I think I agree with you guys that it was more what they saw on Twitter. They heard about how mad this fan base was going to be.
Uh-huh.
But also, Roman Quinn and Abdul Herrera have both gotten hurt in the last week. So, there's a possibility.
Yeah, I think they needed to get him to kind of replace him.
Jason, thoughts on that? Do you
I don't
agree
think
with that?
I think it kind of put more pressure on him a little bit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like I said, obviously at short you have a great average hitter, Gene Segura. At third base we have Michael Franco, who's somewhat of a question mark. Right, obviously in right field we have probably the best. In my opinion, I think he's the best right fielder in baseball. I guess you could argue that Aaron Judge and Mookie Betts are, but I don't know.
Betts is see my dad. Yeah, I don't know. Betts is Betts. Betts is I'm not gonna.
Well, he did win the MVP.
I'm not gonna degrade Mookie Betts. I'm not gonna sit here.
He did win the MVP. I mean, you gotta give him that. Obviously in center field you have some health concerns with the Abdul Herrera, but this lineup is deep, and you have a lot of depth on the bench. Like the bench is legit. Like last year, Pedro Florman. Oh, he was 0 for 14 pinch hitting. The game was on the line.
Hey, don't forget about Mitch Walding.
Yeah. No, the game's on the line. Let's put in a pinch hitter who's 0 for 14. Now you can put in Nick Williams. Now you can put in other guys like.
Okay, so I want to get to that.
Now you could put in Scott Kingery.
It's
different people now.
I want to get to that. For now, you can put in Nick Williams and Abdul Herrera. So my question now is, when is the Phillies opener? March 28th? In 29 days. In 28 days, or in 30 days, or how many days it is? What is it, 30 days?
Yeah, wait. Wait. No, it's
28 days.
29 days. 28 days.
Yeah, in 28 days, Abdul Herrera and Nick Williams still Philadelphia Phillies. Jason?
Yes.
Both of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Luke?
I told you my thought.
Yes. Jason actually asked me this podcast question on another podcast. I think he will be, and I think that I explained this to him if Jason listened into my answer. Like, I think that he'll package one of the two in a trade for like a Madison Bumgarner halfway through the season.
Jason?
It's so funny, Zach, because I said the same thing earlier, and you're the one I got that from. And I agreed with you.
Mm-hmm.
I think Bumgarner is the guy they're going to get at the deadline. Either Bumgarner or Kluber, depending on who, if the Indians are still
Or
good.
the gray guy, whatever his name, the guy from Arizona.
Bobby Ray. Yeah.
Ray. Yeah, that's who it was.
So you think come March 28th, this team has both Abdul Herrera and Nick Williams on here?
Yep. I'm gonna stick with that. What about you?
I don't know. I kind of feel like it's. Why are you making so much noise, Luke?
I'm not. I'm sitting down in the chair.
Oh. I'm sorry, Jason. We want a tight ship here.
It's okay.
What was I gonna say? I don't know. I feel like it's kind of too late in the off season at this point. But like, is it possible? Yes, and I've talked to many people about this. I think no for Williams. I think there's no doubt they'll get more for Williams. But
yeah, and don't forget Williams is the Boris guy. So
yeah,
I'm sure he's going to want to.
Yeah.
Most Boris clients are just pain in the asses.
Hey, Reese Hoskins is also a Boris client, so we might want to calm down.
Yeah.
Mike Trout doesn't have an agent yet.
So here's a question, not to check, but the physical is tomorrow, correct?
Yeah.
The pressure's on Saturday.
All right. So does John Middleton fly his jet out to get Harper, or does Harper just come in on his own on a plane?
I don't know. We have the website to follow the jet now.
I know. I was gonna say.
This makes us sound like complete stalkers, but no. Let me clarify that for people who listen to this. I have friends, and they'll be like, "You follow a random person's jet." So there's a website that shows what does it exactly show? It shows where the Phillies jet is. I don't know. I think Middleton could fly out there. I mean, he's got freaking stupid money.
I was just curious. Like, or do they just send a jet to get him? Like, because
we're gonna find out. Because if the jet moves, we're gonna be all over it.
Well, didn't they do that with Arrieta last year?
No, they went to meet with Arrieta, and he brought Arrieta back, which is why everyone thought he was gonna bring Harper back.
And speaking of Arrieta, did you both see the photo that's all over Twitter and Instagram? Jake?
His name's Luke.
I'm sorry, Luke. Did you see it?
No. What was it?
Jake Arrieta posted a video on Instagram. He's wearing bikini underwear, and he's
I saw that.
Slippers, and he's sweeping his floor, and it said, "Getting ready for Bryce Harper."
Dude, he's a strange dude.
Dude, that is strange.
I love Jake Arrieta, though.
He's like almost naked. Like, what is he thinking?
Yeah, dude.
This is a PG-13 podcast? No. Yeah. I don't know.
He's definitely strange. I like him, though.
I love him. I absolutely love him. I don't know. Does he send the jet out? I mean, we're going to be able to tell if he sends the jet out. I don't know how many people are still going to be following the jet now that everything's like, well, I mean, I guess unless Bryce Harper somehow fails the physical tomorrow, which won't happen.
It's funny now that you know that, like every time there's a free agent going forward, everyone's going to be looking for the jet.
Everyone's going to be following that link.
I have to make a promise to myself that I will never let myself get emotionally involved in a free agent this bad ever again.
Mike Trout.
Yeah, and then there's Mike Trout.
And then there's Mike Trout. And then
I think that should be an easy battle.
Yeah, I don't see that being a. And then there's Chris Bryant, who I would love, but that's a whole nother.
Well, at least Mike
That's
Trout
a long-
doesn't have Boris.
Yet he doesn't have any agent.
Yeah.
Give him
We already
time.
rejected $200 million from the Cubs.
So,
Bryant.
yeah, I don't. Bryant and Harper love each other, dude. I wouldn't be shocked, but we're down the line. Especially if the DH comes into play, you could see Chris Bryant coming in and being a DH for the Phillies. I can see that, but we're a couple years down now, you know. So I don't want to. Yeah, you got a point though. That jet's gonna be everywhere, dude. And it could still be used the rest of this offseason. Speaking about the rest of this offseason, we wanted to talk about the rotation. I mean, Bryce freaking Harper is a Philadelphia Philly, but we have to bring up the rotation and the emergency pod. So, Jason, you want to go first?
Yeah, as far as the rotation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, obviously we knew the names that have been bandied around. Obviously, Keuchel. You got Gio Gonzalez. You had the guy, but he went off the board today. The guy you just said.
Buckholz, yeah.
Yeah, Buckholz. My guy, I would sign Gio.
I would sign Gio too.
I heard he's progressing towards the New York Mets. I heard a report about that today.
Oh Jesus, the Mets.
If I was the Phillies, I would get on the phone with him and I'd say, you know,
Spend the stupid money.
Oh, he's a
signed
boy
your boy
client.
Harper.
What ironic. How ironic.
We just signed your boy Harper, so why don't you just come with us now?
Yeah. I mean, Gio's gonna be less money than Keuchel, right?
But I also did tell
Oh,
you
yeah,
that,
definitely.
yeah, I and that's why I would do it. But like I said, I think rotation-wise, they're going to help themselves more so at the deadline. I think that was their plan all along, knowing who was left as far as free agent pitching. There really wasn't a lot of great pitching this year. The only guy was Corbin, who they did try to get. And obviously, you know, he went for the money with the Nets. But, you know, obviously next year you got...
Funny how guys go for the money, huh?
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't think Bryce Harper was going for the money. I thought he was going to California. Oh, wait.
But me and you were also discussing earlier that, you know, next year's free agent class, even though it doesn't have a Bryce Harper and a Machado,
Yeah, it's pretty deep. Go through some of the
level.
Go through some of the names.
Free agent class.
Go through some of the names. Can you pull it up again?
Pull what up again?
Go ahead. Yeah, Jason, pull it up again.
Oh.
I'm just gonna run down. We were doing this before we were waiting for you to get on.
We were waiting for Luke, yeah, and we were talking about this. But Jason, pull up some of the free agents.
See, there's good things that can come out of stuff.
Well, no, not in a bad way. We weren't mad.
Oh yeah.
But listen to this. Like I said, we don't have a Bryce Harper, Manny Machado level
There's some
player,
depth guys in here,
but
though.
it's definitely more deep. Now just listen to this list. Justin Verlander.
I think he resigns with Houston.
Felix Hernandez.
I think he retires.
Cole Hamels.
He'll probably
back to
come
the
back
Phillies.
here. He'll probably come back here.
Josh Donaldson.
I don't even know at this point.
Rick Porcello.
Red Sox.
Matt Kemp.
Tigers.
Are you just
Anthony
naming
Rendon.
random teams?
No. I think he makes sense for the Tigers because they could use him as a fill-in piece.
I think Kemp stays in. I think depending on how the Reds do this year, Kemp might stay in Cincy. But go ahead.
No, they're gonna re-sign Puig.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Anthony Rendon.
Washington.
Dodgers.
Washington.
I think he'd be if they decide to trade Turner.
I said A-Rod. Alex Gordon.
I don't know.
A-Rod. Wait, what? What year is this? Is it 2039 already? Bryce, come back.
Hinju Ryu.
I don't remember who the hell that is.
Dodgers.
The Dodgers.
He makes $18 million a year. Fuck that. Sorry. F-bomb.
No way.
And thank you for listening. No.
Chris Davis.
I think he stays in Oakland.
Russell
I don't give two shits about Russell Martin.
I don't know. Maybe he'll sign a minor league deal with some trash team.
Garrett Cole. That's the interesting name that I like.
Maybe. It's possible.
Mm-hmm.
He's only 29.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Mark Trumbo. Old.
Washed up.
Marcell Ozuna.
I think he might stay in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Bogarts.
He'll stay with
I
Boston.
think he walks.
He'll stay with
Didi
Boston.
Gregorius.
He'll stay with the Yankees.
I think he'll always sign with New York.
Morales.
Who?
Who the hell knows?
Kendrys Morales. He's Toronto. Nobody wants him.
Okay. Let's not degrade people on this podcast. Jesus.
The Dark Knight.
Who's that?
Oh my God.
Who's that?
Matt
Matt
Harvey.
Harvey.
Yeah, I could see him being a Philly.
Scooter.
What?
Jeanette.
No, hell no.
What? No? I like Matt Harvey.
Dude, he's a bum.
Scooter Jeanette.
Yeah.
That's an interesting one. I'm not
Chris
too
Sale.
sure.
Chris
Sale, I
he'll
actually
stay
could
in
see him
Boston.
maybe going to the Yankees. I
He'll
really
stay.
do.
No, he'll stay in
Madison
Boston.
Bumgarner.
He'll stay in Boston.
Really? If they
Madison
can't re-sign, I
Bumgarner.
think he might go to the Yankees.
Madison Bumgarner.
Yeah,
See,
I
that
say
depends. That
Phillies.
depends.
I think Bumgarner goes to the Phillies.
That depends, though. Does Bumgarner go to the Phillies in the offseason, or just because we'll go to the Phillies at the deadline?
I think
Deadline.
the deadline, and then they sign him.
Yeah. All right, keep going. There's a couple more. I thought we said
Goldschmidt.
he'll stay.
I don't think he'll stay in St. Louis.
I do.
I think he might go to the no, never mind. There you have Zimmerman.
Michael Waka. He's decent.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Low money too, $6 million.
Mm-hmm.
Zach Wheeler,
Maybe.
Colin McHugh. A lot better pitching next year is what that's the narrative I'm getting.
Uh-huh.
Tyson Ross.
Eh.
Is that he's a national, right?
I thought he's a
Detroit
Padre, isn't he?
Tiger.
Oh, well, there's your
traded him.
answer.
Oh,
There's your
I thought,
answer.
for some reason, I thought he was a
Jason,
national.
I have an update.
What?
Managing partners John Middleton's jet, according to the website, is in the air to pick up Bryce Harper and Caleb Harper. Physical Friday, press conference Saturday. # Phillies.
Where was that at?
It's on Twitter.
Oh, Zach ain't whack.
Yeah, a bunch of people have posted it.
Yeah, I see. Zach ain't whack.
Well, there's your answer.
This is nuts.
Stuff just appears to be happening as we're talking.
We're now tracking flights.
Yeah. Welcome to 2019, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it.
Wait, but here's the funny fact. You want to hear a funny fact?
What?
When in Bryce Harper's last year, his last name in 2031, right?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that feels like 70 years from now.
Wait, but wait till you hear this. So when he gets his last paycheck, Bobby Bonilla will still have 4 more years of payments from the Mets from his contract. Bobby fucking Bonilla. Dude, he retired 20 years ago.
Oh my God.
That's pretty funny.
That may be the worst contract ever in the history of sports history.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, I guess we have an answer I guess there's real no fun to follow Middleton's jet now because we all know where it's going. But like it kinda takes the suspense out of it, but why the hell not? Just gotta follow the jet some more.
Wow.
Yeah. I wonder when the physical is going to be done. I guess we can follow the Jet and find out. Oh, man. We're following Jets in 2019, folks.
Insane. This day has been insane.
Yeah. Dude, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. It's amazing. It's amazing. A lot of people were asking me, are you ever doing a podcast again? I waited, and I waited, and I waited. And at one point, I was just going to say, screw it, I don't care where the hell this guy signs. I'm just going to record something, because I have to.
Mm-hmm.
But, dude, I've waited long enough, and the wait is over. The Life is Fields podcast is back in full swing. My Twitter's going off. Someone pinched me. I got pinched I think I pinched myself at 250 when John Heyman all John Heyman said was breaking Bryce to the Phillies, and I'm like, oh boy, John Heyman better not be trolling right now.
I didn't think he was.
I don't know.
I mean, he obviously we make fun of him, but we have to realize he is an MLB reporter, guys. Like, he's not.
Not what?
I know he's made some stupid comments, but
he did go on WIP yesterday, and he did say a lot of good things about the Phillies. So I will say, I think he kind of vindicated himself on that level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he did also say that he doesn't want to be wrong. Like, that's just go back and forth. Which I do think he is somewhat of a mouthpiece for Boris, but I also can see where he's coming from, saying he doesn't want to be wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will say this too. He was the first one to break this. You know, usually it's Passan. So today he had it. So.
Well, I knew he was going to be the one to have it. I called this to Luke a couple days ago. I'm like, there's no way this guy isn't the first one. I thought him or the game was going to be the first one to have it.
And they're all Boston Nightingale's balls about him saying 10 years.
Yeah, everyone's flipping out.
Guys.
What?
I got something to say.
What?
What you got?
We got him.
Hurt. Yeah, well, it doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good when you say it, though, because you, like, faded out. You're like, we got him. That's, like, not even cool.
We got him.
Dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got a 26-year-old superstar in his prime. This is amazing. It's like almost speechless.
At Sixers Saturdays, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. He just tweeted that out 5 hours ago.
Full side. You know, I just know if I can put good turn. You know, we just.
Wait, what are you doing?
You know, my work's being.
Sorry, I just watched a video about Bryce Harper.
Why are you doing that? We're recording.
It was on my TV.
Oh.
I was
Man.
just looking at him.
Hey, guys.
What?
I'm retweeting Jeff Passan's tweet, okay?
Okay.
It has a breakdown of his money. I just did it, so you can see it.
It has a breakdown of his what?
Money.
His contract.
By year.
Okay. Hang on, give me
I just
a sec.
retweeted it.
Oh, okay. So the rumor about so we'll get into how much he's getting in a year in a minute. So apparently the so-called rumor is that Zach Eflin in an interview said that Harper was going to wear 24. I don't know if that's confirmed, but
Who said that?
Zach Eflin in an interview with I think it was, I don't know if he meant to say it. He probably didn't mean to say it, but he came out and I
see that at.
What? It's all over Twitter. Apparently, he was in an interview. He said, "Someone just messaged me. I asked them like 5 days ago, how close are we?" And he goes, "Pretty close," but he responded an hour ago. Yeah, no doubt we're pretty close. Come on, man. What do you think? I just haven't been on the internet for 5 hours? What?
I still think he wears 34.
I don't know. Apparently, so what I was told is that, well, not what I told, what I saw was that Eflin, like, apparently in an interview said that said something about him wearing 24.
Yeah, but MLB The Show had him wear 34.
MLB The Show's behind the game.
What?
MLB The Show was behind the game. Haha. Oh my god, why are the Jonas Brothers trending? Jonas Brothers get back together.
Dude, why can't Bryce Harper tweet anything right now?
He hasn't tweeted anything in a while.
Okay, are we ready?
Dude, MLB The Show just tweeted something. He said MLB The Show 32 and has a picture of Harper like with a gray beard.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
Alright, so we're gonna get down to this. In 2019, well, I think Jeff Passan just confirmed that it was 13 years. Sorry, Bob. Sorry, Bob Nightingale. In 2019, Harper will get $10 million plus a $20 million sign-on bonus. In 2020, it'll be 26. In 2021, it'll be 26. In 2022, it'll be 26. Good God. In 2023, it'll be 26. Okay, to make this simpler, in 2019, he'll get 10 mil plus a 20 mil signing bonus. And then from 2020 to 2028, he'll get 26 mil a year. And then from 2029 to 2031, which is the last year of his contract, he'll get 22 mil a year.
Which the huge thing about this is that it will enable them, if he becomes available, sign Mike Trout and not go over the luxury tax.
Uh-huh.
If he was up over the $35 million a year level, they might have a hard time getting Trout. So I think it's a team friendly deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now John Heyman is saying it. John Heyman did it a lot harder. He goes, Harper breakdown, 20 mil plus paid in 2 installments on June 1st and November 1st. What the hell does any of this mean? 10 mil salary this year, 20 mil each of the next 9, 22 mil of the last 3. Well, actually, that's a simpler way to say it. I could have just said that. So in this year, he'll earn 10 mil plus the 20. And the next 9, he'll earn 26 mil a year. And then the final 3, he'll earn 22. John Heyman actually tweeted something smart. So thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Jason, I saw your response. Wow.
Oh, mine? Yeah.
Yeah. This one girl just said on Twitter, "This I'll believe," responding to someone posting the thing of Harper getting picked up.
Where's the jet?
There's the jet. I don't know. I'd have to pull up the website, but it's I'll give this guy a shout out because I like him. Matt Rappa at Matt Rappa Sports. I don't know if you guys know who that is. He just posted the link. Or not the link, the picture. It's flying. It literally went out of Clearwater like it looks like a half hour ago.
He has the link?
He doesn't have the link, but the link's the same.
Oh, it's over the ocean. I see it.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's 2019. We're flying.
I wonder if Middleton's in the jet, or do you think he's just sending his butler?
He's obviously going to go. He's obviously going to pick him up.
I'm going to pick him up, and then maybe he goes by and gets Dallas Keuchel. No, I'm kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh. Look, Brian Barber. congratulations to our friend at bharper347, the newest member of the at Phillies. But wait, we've signed two. We're so excited to announce that at Blind Barber is coming to Philly this year. Stay handsome, Bryce Harper 34. So.
Who's Brian Barber?
What?
Who's Brian Barber?
It's his barber where he gets his haircut.
Oh, I was like, what the hell?
I'm surprised Bryce Harper hasn't tweeted anything.
Yeah, Machado, he went on Instagram, put something on his story.
Bryce
I
Harper
agree.
only follows 23 people?
24. Well,
He unfollowed.
no.
He used to be 24, but today he unfollowed someone. I don't know who it was. You know.
I know who
Wow.
it was. I know who it was.
Who?
I know who it is. I'm just being funny.
Washington Nationals.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, his wife didn't do it yet.
Oh, I do want to talk about some of Boris's comments.
You think he'll leave his profile picture?
No, I think he'll change it to him as a Philly. I think he'll change it to him as his Philly at the press conference on Saturday, which I don't know when the hell this thing's going to be, but I am watching it anyway. So
Dude,
a couple more. What?
Can I say one thing?
What?
Do you think this would be stupid? Could you imagine if, like, instead of him wanting to have Harper on the back of his jersey, he put loading? That would actually be pretty cool, I think.
Oh, he won't. He wouldn't do
That
that.
may have been the funniest tweet, though, I've ever seen when he wrote that. And that was the day after, that was the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That was literally right after the Super Bowl he did that. And I wondered that whole time, was he really trolling people? Or
I
was
don't
he
know.
like,
I think he thought that a decision at that time was coming, and I think he thought that it was coming. It was coming quick, and he thought it was going to be quick, and then it just turned to go on and on and on and on, and then finally Machado signed, and he was like, "Oh my
do you
god!"
really think that he thought when he wrote loading that it meant, okay, now I'm up, guys, and
Yeah, I think he did, and I think he didn't want to sign that weekend because he knew it was. I don't know. I can't say that because it's been since a month since the Super Bowl, so I can't.
holy crap. According to Jack Fritz, a guy just called his show and said the Phillies sold 80,000 tickets in 3 hours today.
I did see that.
Thank God I bought my tickets. No, I'm going to 2 games against Washington.
80,000 in 3 hours.
I told my mom we need to buy tickets earlier, and she said no. I better tell her again tomorrow. I don't think there's going to be any left. But anyway.
My goodness, I wonder how much season tickets are. Do you have them, Zach? I'm sorry, I see.
Luke. Do you mean Luke?
Luke. Why am I saying Zach?
You're naming everyone on Twitter. First you called me Jake, who's a guy on Twitter, and then you called me Zach, who's a guy on Twitter. That's actually kind of funny. No, I don't. But I my grandparents got me 3 games, and then my other grandparents got me 2 games, and then my parents got me 1 game. And I'm going to 2 games against Washington, 1 against the Chicago Cubs, 1 against the Mets, 1 against the Marlins.
Oh, wow.
Phillies have sold 80K tickets between 2 and 5 p.m. today.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Bob Nightingale just tweeted this. Bryce Harper's final offers from 3 finalists. # Dodgers, 3 years, $135 million, or 4 years, $168 million. Giants, 12 years, $310
Padres
million.
never offered anything?
Nope. Phillies, 13 years, $330 million. No opt-out, no trade, no trade calls, no deferred money.
So, he said final 3 finalists, so that doesn't mean the Padres didn't. I think the Padres offered something. He said, yeah, he said final. I think the Padres had to offer something.
Before they got Machado, though, right?
I don't know. I don't give a shit.
If I would have found out this morning that San Francisco made an offer like that, I'd be pissing my pants.
Right? Yeah. Alright. Well, I mean, I think we've broken it all down. Again, this is not entertaining as Jason
Jack Fritz.
as Jack Fritz is going, oh yeah, when the podcast started, which was amazing. Go check that out. Maybe I'll put that a link in the description. The plane is heading to Vegas, folks. It's headed to Vegas, and this time it's not to gamble with more money. It's to pick up Bryce Harper. Thank you so much for joining us in episode 26, the emergency pod. Bryce Harper is a Philly of the Life is Feels podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him for J-Man Powerhouse.
Luke Griffith.
And Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get you on more.
Yeah, I definitely would be interested, man.
Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. So for J-Man Powerhouse,
Luke Griffith.
And Jason Voorhees.
always take your shot. Feels is life. Remember, folks, life is feels. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Thanks so much for listening.